I think BBC is a very accepting culture of anyone and your God-given talents. So as someone who's definitely been both academic but also loved a good bit of social sport, I've always felt accepted in any activity I participated in, and that's numerous over the years.
I think one of the most important reasons for us in choosing BBC at the beginning was making sure that there was both pastoral care for the individual, but also that they could build and develop the whole human. And so what we've seen and what that's meant for Ashton was being supported through all of his different activities that he's been through. And when you look at the diversity of the cohort that he has, it's incredible. You have the really academic, you have the really sporty, you have the really cultural, you have this whole mix. And all of it though is based on this ethos of supporting the individual.
They are extraordinary young men in all their individual endeavours. It's really amazing.
Just simply sending me to BBC has been amazing, and they've always encouraged me to take the opportunities that are presented to me, and I'm so grateful for them for that and really just supporting me. I've always loved creativity, but that is, I think, was nurtured especially from robotics, where I get to design stuff, and I think innovation and creativity can really work across all aspects of BBC, from the arts themselves with drama and music and visual art, all the way across to even the maths and understanding how we can describe what's around us with maths. And I found that fascinating, and I think I've come to a really good balance of simply curiosity and a love of learning that will really help me go forward in the future.
I think one of the challenges as parents is trying to balance the discipline and the freedom, especially for boys. And I think the early years here at BBC found this incredible balance between providing that scaffolding within which they couldn't move, and yet for each individual, not just Ashton, but saw all of his mates as well, being able to pursue the things that they loved. And so that balance between discipline and freedom was really so well done in the early years.
He just embraced everything, and he met some amazing people along the way, and he always looked up to the students older than him, and that progressed right through to he became really good friends with school captains when he was in grade 6, and it kind of set up to a journey that he saw for himself. And I think that's what he wanted to be, and then that's what he wanted to achieve at the other end. It's like, I want to be that person that people look up to show this is what you can be the best that you can. And he worked his way through these things, and he's been part of amazing teams and amazing groups of people to work his way up to be school vice captain in such an amazing environment.
So for me, his achievements is about the breadth of what is there. Great results academically, involved in so many sporting teams, involved in the ISCF, the Christian Fellowship Group, Interact, robotics, and the music. But I think the greatest achievement for Ashton is watching the boys respond to him when he walks around. When he gives them time and attention, they know him by name, and he'll turn and he'll respond with their name back and have the conversation. So that camaraderie and that supporting of each other, I think that's some of the greatest.
One of the sort of phrases that I live by is do what you love. I think Coffee for Cambodia has really fostered a sense of service in me. In 2023, I was fortunate to go on the tour to Cambodia, and it was such an amazing time meeting the local people, building the houses in the blistering sun, and just learning about the local culture. I think what I realized there was that any little thing that I can do to give back to those who are less fortunate than me is brilliant. And definitely what I've learned at BBC will carry forth, especially about my enjoyment of leadership and service, and looking for how I can be really involved in the community. I have very fond memories of sitting on stage before playing a piece and looking to the audience and seeing my parents there, and it really just makes me feel good inside and makes me want to play my absolute best because they are there and they are my biggest supporters.
I think the moment I really love about the experience of watching Ashton play is at the end of a piece when they've just done this incredible performance, and he'll just glance up.
He looks for us, he always knows where we sit, and he'll make eye contact with us, and he gives a little nod, and it's his way of saying thank you, which is nice.
They mean the world to me. I'm so grateful for everything they've given me, and they have really been the rock that have gotten me through my schooling and through my life. They've taught me a lot of lessons, and I couldn't have asked for any parents better.
He's done us proud.